Sometimes it just drops out, and I know I've got internet at home and it's working perfectly fine, so I don't think it's me. I think I've got about 5 items in this bag, and then we're on to the big one. Who knows, I may find some bedding yet. I'll have to wait and see. I haven't found it yet, so I'm wondering if I actually have any. You never know. Gosh, I caught my thumbnail then. Ow. So yeah, this year I'm wondering, do I do 31 days of horror with it being books? Or do I do 31 days of horror and make it all about films? Or should I mix and match? What do you want, my darlings? If I start planning for it now, say we're in July, obviously, and October's not that far away. So which is it going to be? I mean, I'm quite happy to do either or both. Excuse me. Hi. Look, I'm ironing. That's what this is. I'm ironing. What are you doing, my darling? I'm ironing, darling. What are you doing? Are you ironing too? Or are you doing something infinitely more fun? This time last week I was going around Herculanium. What am I from? I'm from planet Earth. I think what you meant to say was, where am I from? I'm one of these really handy dandy aliens that lives on planet Earth and is going around in my spaceship. Am I married? Of course. Let's see. Wedding ring. Of course I am married to my beloved. We just celebrated our 25th wedding anniversary. Our silver wedding. Which is rather awesome. What is that? Am I near Australia? No, and miles away from Australia. Gosh, I don't know what made you think I came from there. I certainly don't have an Aussie accent. That's funny. Where's my husband? He's working. Like me. This is what we do. Are you married? Do you have another beloved? Are they at work? Oh, around. They're around. They're doing what they do. I don't tend to answer very personal questions because it's just who I am, really. Yeah. But you can ask me things about horror or books, films, things like that. Yes, love talking about that, but I don't tend to want to talk about my family. Gosh, haven't we done a lot of work today? Oh, you're not married. Oh, I'm an old lady, would you believe? I'm nearly 50. I know. How old are you? Actually, a gentleman should never really ask a lady how old she is. Just saying. Crikey, I don't know what that is. Some kind of t-shirt, I think. What's that? I have no girlfriend. Aww. Well, don't worry, there's time. Especially if you're young. Don't tie yourself down too soon. Live a little. See the world. And have an adventure. Oh, somebody sending me things that they shouldn't be. Oh dear. Thank you for watching out for me, another space note, and Alan. You are my darlings. You have helped me. Oh. In what way? Gosh, I hope in a good way. Internet seems to be a bit choppy today. Goodness me. We seem to have dropped out more times than we've dropped in. Oh. Yes. Sorry, we don't do the kiddo thing. Thank you, another space note. I hadn't realised. I hadn't read the message. I'm so sorry. Glad you had. That's very good of you. to watch out for me so much, my darling. I do appreciate it. Yeah, it's hard to believe that this time last week I was in Herculanium. A week. It went too quick. I want to go back. Oh. How? Nearly at the end of the second bag. That would be good, wouldn't that? Oh no, you need to go out and find your own, sweetheart. I know what you like. And I don't think that's an appropriate thing to ask. Yeah. Oh, right, sorry, I've just got something pingling in the background. This isn't a dating show. No, that's correct. It isn't. May I suggest, if you that's what the thing, you need to be somewhere that's not here. Which is a strange thing. Goodness me, what is going on? Sorry, I just... Very strange. I think somebody's sending emails and it's pinging through on my system. Sometimes that happens. Pair of jeans. Oh, and then we are done. Hurrah in that bag. Now we just have what's in the other. I do get some strange questions, don't I? Yeah, there we are. We're on mute. Hopefully now I won't get interrupted with another blink. Oh. So yes, this time last week I was in Herculanium cooking my backside off. It was hot. There was no shade, and it was an experience of a lifetime that I will never forget. I do hope you enjoy my ramblings as I'm here ironing away. I enjoy chattering away to you all. It helps pass the time. I've got to say, it can be very boring being in here. These are inside out. That's good, isn't it? It's a good way to start. Goodness knows what I have waiting in the other bags. We shall wait and see. It's an adventure, isn't it? So, I think I will treat myself to the apocalyptic video set of John Carpenter. And as I say, I don't think I'll ever be able to watch the husky scene without wincing. Because, well, if you know John Carpenter, and you know that scene, that infamous scene in The Thing with the huskies, if you know, you know. Absolutely, utterly terrifying. And I saw it way too young. Had I seen it when I was a little bit older, I think I probably wouldn't be going, ooh, when I'm watching it now. I'm pulling that kind of face. I mean, I know that I cannot be the only child that grew up in the 80s that watched movies way before she should have done. And I bet there's loads of you out there that are like, yeah, I saw Friday the 13th when I was 5. You know, real hardcore horror fans like me. You know, if you grew up and your best friends were Jason, Freddy, Michael Myers, the boy from The Phantasm, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, you watched Poltergeist, you're the kind of people that I want to hang out with. Have you ever seen, they're a parody group called, I think they're called the Slash Street Boys. Now, I'll kill you that way. Oh man, it's so funny. And it's got the scream. Yeah, the guy from Scream as well. Oh my goodness me, if you've not seen that, do yourself a favour. It's on YouTube, it's hilarious. Gosh, I've done some strange clothing today. Ronaldo, hello, you doing? You alright? I bet you watched it non-age appropriate horror as well, didn't you? Were you team Alien or were you team Predator? I like them both. But if in my heart of hearts, I think I'm more team Alien than I am Predator, although I love Predator. Anyway, what could possibly go wrong? You're in the jungle in South America. You're part of an elite combat Marines led by Arnold Schwarzenegger. You've got Jesse Ventura in there, to name but a few. And you're all going to get picked off by the Predator. Pretty good film. Excellent premise for a movie, right? Such a cool concept. The 80s were cool, right? Growing up in the 80s was flipping brilliant. We had the best films. I think we had the best music, literature, you know, with paperbacks from hell. People like Stephen King and James Herbert and John Saul, you know, to name just 3 fabulous horror writers. Wow, and David Aaron, who I'm getting you introduced to. Do you know what the crying shame is with that? He only wrote 2 horror books, The Folly and Dave the Mad Dogs. Heartbreaking. Another one that screams at me is Robert R. McCammon. Somebody's obviously trying to get my flipping attention here. They're doing a good job. Right, if I pop that there, and I bring this here, I might get a better signal, and I'll be able to see whoever's trying to get my attention with really awkward sending me flipping emails. If I want to talk to you that badly, I'll talk to you. Anyway, I think I was more team Alien. I like Sigourney Weaver. She's a great actress. Playing the role of Ripley was made for her. She made it her own. I mean, that line, that iconic line, I say we take off and nuke it from outer space is the only way to be sure. I'm with you on that, babe. Whenever I find a ginormous house spider, that's the first thing that pops into my head. The only way we can be sure we got rid of it is by taking off, going to outer space and nuking it from there. Yeah. And I reckon, and this is not filling my heart with resplendent joy, when it gets a bit cooler and a bit damper, I think we're going to have the invasion of the house spiders. And you know how big those buggers can get.